Assalamu alaikum. Actually, I was waiting for additional number of students as I'm expecting more students for revision, but it's fine with us. طيب, starting by طبعا these revision questions they are available for you on the LMS. موجودين على LMS on the main page of the economics, which is this one. We have a section called the practice revision questions. Chapter 1, 3, and 6 practice, they are multiple choice from the book actually. They are from the online book. They are practice. Mainly we will multiple choice questions. I don't expect that we will get multiple choice questions. We will wait for the instructions of the exam, our structure of the exam. But just in case they mention multiple choice question, even I don't think so, pass through this practice. But the most important part is these revision question 1, revision question 2, revision question 3 and 4, MTA revision and final exam revision, as they are, if you want, collective of previous exams for the course Equal Economics 101. We will start by revision questions 1. طبعا if you have any specific questions, go ahead. If you don't, we will practice these. Any of you have any questions? Ziad Tariq, I saw that you are raising hand. Do you have any question? Ziad? Any other students, do you have any questions? يعني في شيء مو فاهمينه، شيء مو واضح نشرحه خلصوا بعدين نرجع revision questions، ما عندي مشكلة. Do you have any specific question, Fayrouz, regarding the material? طيب. Since no one have any questions, we will just go and practice these. What are the material we will use for MTA? You have question 1 and a question, sorry, chapter 1 and almost 2/3 of question 2. Sorry, we have chapter 1 in addition to chapter 3, demand and supply part only. The equilibrium is not included. The structure of the midterm exam, we don't have it yet. ما عندنا إياها. هنستنى للcoordinator أو العمادة يدونا الانفورميشن. طيب, then let's go ahead. This, the first one, start talking about, لا خلينا start with number 1 مشان ما يصير عندي conflict. Number 1 started by question 1, define and provide real world example for each of the following terms. What do I mean by scarcity principle? إيش يعني scarce? Scarce resources. Limited أو نادرة. So when I'm saying scarcity resource أصلا هي الأساس اللي بدأ الاقتصاد. فكرة الاقتصاد من وين جت؟ من الندرة، من الاقتصاد. So yes, example as yes, scarcity principle represent whenever you want to produce from one product more, then you have to reduce the production of the other product. عندي ميزانية واحدة, one budget. If I will divide it 50% for product A, 50% of product 2. If I will increase the production of product 1, I have to reduce the production of 2. Or vice versa, if I want to increase the production of product 2, I have to reduce the production of product 1 production. So this is scarcity, محدودة, limitation. طيب, no free. Scarcity resources it is the other name of scarcity. هي كلمة scarcity. Thank you. Yes. Example, real world example Hussein, as what I said, assuming of a product A and B. If I want to increase production of one, then I have to reduce the production of the second one. Yes, Tulin. A free lunch, no free lunch principle, yes. Number one, I'm talking about opportunity cost. Number two is, whenever I'm saying no free lunch, يعني إذا حدا عزمني على الغداء, I am getting a free lunch. But it's reality speaking, there is someone else is paying for it. It's not a free, يعني the company or the restaurant is giving it for nothing, paying it. Or my friend who is inviting me is paying it. في حدا دفع حق هذا اللانش. What do I mean by free lunch? There is a certain cost paid by someone. This cost is paid by another person or another one. Which is again another means, which is negative. Marginal cost. What do I mean by marginal cost? زي لما قلنا marginal production, marginal revenue. كيف نحسب marginal cost؟ إيش فكرته؟ Value of additional units. Yes, additional مش value, additional cost of one additional unit. If I'm saying marginal revenue, additional revenue of the additional unit produced. If I'm saying marginal production, additional production as resulted from additional unit of input. Okay, use نفس الترمينولوجي اللي موجود. Okay, لأنه value represents something else. نحن economics شوية we are tricky for this word. طيب, question number 2 is a calculation. Sorry, table number 2. طيب, the below table contains information about different level of production and the total cost for each level. The marginal revenue, which is the marginal benefit of reducing any 23. So marginal benefit, I'll just write it in red. Marginal benefit equal marginal revenue equal 23. تمام. Part A. Find the missing value in the table above. So I have to fill in the table. Number 1, I have a quantity, production level. I have the total cost. And I have average cost that I have to fill in and the marginal cost that I have to fill in. I started by the average cost. What do I mean by average cost? معدل تكلفة. كيف أحسب أنا المعدل؟ Total cost over quantity. Yes. Okay. So let's calculate it. يلا. طبعا when a quantity zero دايما خلينا nothing. Quantity is 1. Total cost is 24 divided by 1. And this is equal to 24. And then 40 divided by تمام. eighteen. How did you get it 16 فيروز؟ عداري كيف صارت 16؟ انت عم تحكوا هناك. طيب ده let's finish the average cost كله وبعدين نحسب المارجن. it's fine you can jump here and there. بس انا قصدي خلاص فورمولا واحدة خلينا ماشيين عليها. عذاري انت معايا كمان are you okay؟ طيب يلا for I know my calculator is just putting things. طيب marginal cost خلاص all of us agree with the average cost. Do you have any question regarding the average cost؟ اي سؤال مش فاهمينه على الافريج كوست؟ ترى الاسئله حتتكرر فمشان هيك ما عندي مشكله باول ريفيجن ناخذ وقتنا لين ما تفهموها. اذا شيء we'll practice it. طيب marginal cost. How do we calculate the marginal cost؟ طيب so when a quantity equal to 1 how much is the marginal cost؟ طيب when a quantity equal to how much is the marginal cost؟ طيب when a quantity equal 3 فfocus in marginal cost we calculated from the total cost not from the average total cost. Sorry 54 minus 14 this is 14 then 66 minus 54 equal تمام. Noor in chapter 6 it is different. Let me open chapter 6 for you. اوكي صح صح يا نور. اوكي let's calculate it based on what we are saying. انت شو عم تقولي؟ هي عبارة عن a change in total cost. How much is the change in total cost؟ احسبيها. we are on the right track. الاثنين صح ترى. 24 ناقص صفر تساوي 24. طيب divided by a change in a quantity 1 minus 0 equal 1. So it is 24 over 1 which is equal 24. Okay. So ليه؟ لأنه the change in a quantity is always 1. Any number you divide it by 1 is fine. Sure. نور مقتنعة. إجمالا الفورمولا هذيك بنستعملها لما يكون عندك تو inputs. لما يجيك زي هذا هنيجي عليها ونحل don't worry. لما يعطيك two inputs، لما يصير عندك number of employees و quantity produced. I have only quantity. فخلاص خليك على البيسك ما تضيع حالك. طيب thank you. معناته في حدا مركز معنا ايش درسنا بشابتر 6 مقارنة. طيب for question B, determine the level of production that satisfy the cost benefit test. ايش كانت ال cost benefit principle؟ we had it with chapter 1 ورجعنا اشتغلنا فيها ب chapter 6 again. ايش كانت ال cost benefit principle؟ وحلينا عليها last week كمان. By the way, just to make sure, do I have non-Arab speakers? في عندي non-Arab speakers؟ في حدا ما بيفهم عربي؟ هنية. Okay. Benefit equal or more than. Okay, you are fine, Hania, with all what I covered earlier till now. Stop me. Okay, if there is something is not clear, just stop me, Hania, again. طيب عداري benefit or equal or greater than the cost. صح. marginal عداري. Okay. Marginal benefit should be equal to or more than the marginal cost. Okay, not benefit and cost. The marginal cost. Okay, so I know it was giving for me in the question that marginal revenue equal to 23. So I should produce quantities. I continue in production as long as my benefit is more than my cost. Whenever the cost become more, the marginal cost become more than the marginal benefit, I should not produce that unit. So how much should I produce? What is the level of production that I have to produce it, or when I should stop production? هقارن, compare marginal cost with the marginal benefit. Whenever cost is less than benefit, I will produce it. Level 4. Yes, true. ليه؟ لأنه at level 1 when quantity equal 1, marginal cost is more than, but usually we ignore it بأول unit. 16, 14, 12, صح. We will stop at level 4. Why is that? Because at level 5, the marginal cost is more than the marginal revenue or marginal benefit. طيب, question number 3. Explain what is meant by demand function. إيش يعني demand؟ بchapter 3 we had two main factors or two main things بالmarket. We discussed it in the market. We have demand and supply. What do I mean by demand? الطلب والعرض. Demand is which one? Okay, define it. أنا لما أقول what do I mean, I don't mean translate, by the way. ما قصدي ترجمه، قصدي اشرحه. What do I mean by demand function? هيفا, change the language. Customer needs? No, it's not about the need. مش احتياج الكاستمر. No, it's not about customer need. Thank you, Tulin. Noor, your answer is correct, but it's not complete. It's the quantity that buyer need in the market? No. It's their ability to buy a certain quantity at a certain time. It's not a need. هيفا it's not a need. It's not customer need. هو مو احتياجهم. هو قدرة الشرائية تبعتهم. How much they are able to buy at each price level. Price customers are willing to buy. Yeah, quantity they are able to quantity that the people are able to buy it at each specific price level. Type 2. Draw the demand function showing its variable on the graph. What do I mean by that? What do you have to do? Price and quantity, yes, they are the variables on the graph. So what I have to do is I will draw okay, here as price, and here I have I'm not good in Microsoft Office, so don't comment. Price and quantity. Okay, type. When I want to draw my graph, no need to put numbers. No need, Muhammad. Just take random. Demand curve, demand curve, or demand function, whatever you want to call it, just call it. Okay, this is the demand curve. It's downward sloping curve. أهم شيء إنه نازل نزول. It's downward curve, and this is the variables are price and quantity. That's it. Okay. طبعا if they said the supply, we will solve it in another activity, another question. Is that clear? أكيد. أكيد لأن عندي علاقة عكسية. I have inverse relationship between price and quantity. أنت كل ما زاد السعر كل ما اشتريتي أكثر ولا أقل من أي منتج؟ عذاري. When a price increase, will you demand more products or less? Yes, that's why it is always down sloping. دائما نازل. لأنه عندي علاقة عكسية بينهم. كل ما علی السعر لفوق كل ما قلت الكوانتيتي. It's just a curve. X and Y variables. Usually on the vertical line always I have the price. في الخط العمودي دائما عند السعر. It's always a price on the vertical line. On the horizontal line الأفقي عندي quantity كميات. And then by definition demand curve is a downward sloping curve, which as a result of the inverse relationship between demand and between quantity and prices. So it is a downward sloping. رسمت خط نازل وهلا if I draw it like this, if you draw it to be like this, it is correct. If you draw it like this, it's fine. I'm not looking for which slope. ما عم بشوف أنا وين الميل تبعه. المهم يكون نازل. Okay, most important, it's a downward sloping curve. Which slope to which extreme it's slope, I don't know. It's fine with me. But do not ever do it like this. This is a mistake. And do not ever put it as a horizontal one. Okay, it should be like this, a downward sloping curve. Tamam? Are we okay? Lena, did I answer your question? Type for revision question 2. What do I mean by economics? What do I mean by economics? We are studying microeconomics and we have macroeconomics. What does it mean? Micro is partial, or macro is something big about countries. What do you mean by economics? اقتصاد. شو يعني اقتصاد؟ Are you copying and pasting فيروز ولا فاهماها حافظاها؟ Okay, great. Yes, it's here economics is the study of how do we make choices. على أي أساس بنعمل خيارات نحن. Under the condition of scarcity. So scarcity here elements something we have it along our decisions as resulted from the choices in the society. ما شاء الله عليك. Okay. It's fine. No, I'm just actually. I don't want you to copy paste. I want to make sure that you do understand it. لأنه mainly if you will be dealing with take home exam. طبعا until now we don't have the instruction. But if you will be dealing with take home exam or assignment or whatever, you should make sure that you do understand the material rather than memorizing it. بالاختبار عادي نكتب تعريف عادي لازم نتعمق في التعريف. Thank you for the question, Asil. I just mentioned it. إنه if you're talking about take home exam, don't expect أصلا إنه they will give you directly question define this. No, usually they will be looking for, they might ask you for a definition in addition to elaboration. مع توضيح أكتر تحليل تفسير. So that's why don't just copy and paste. لا إن شاء الله خير محمد. At the end it's an elective course يعني as you can see it's only 3 chapters. إن شاء الله we can do well. بإذن الله. طيب scarcity principle. We just had it in the first sheet. In a scarcity, as you have a certain limitation, you have to make a choice between two. If you want to produce more from one unit, then you have to reduce production of the second one and vice versa. Average cost. What do I mean by average cost? هلا بالcalculation, how did we calculate it? Yes, it's the total quantity or number produced. Economical surplus. المتوسط. زياد I'm not sure بالترجمة صراحة ما بعرف. بكون صريحة معاك إذا هو مفروض يتكلم. لا هو معدل. بالعربي هي معدل مش متوسط. ما بعرف إذا نفس المعنى صراحة هتعطيك. Economical surplus. Thank you. Yes. Economical surplus is the benefit from taking a certain action minus its cost. أي شيء أنا بسويه بطرح الcost marginal benefit and should I have something surplus زيادة فائض. So this is something good for me. Yes, it's from the cost benefit principle. I say. Okay. So question number 2. This is exactly as what we had previously. Practice it again. And as I told you, I have nothing يعني ما عندي مشكلة أحلهم كلهم. بس if you have any question براني قولوا لي. نرجع لهم بعدين. يلا. Average cost. We agreed that average cost is equal to. That's mean marginal revenue equal marginal benefit equal 12. Yeah, average cost only for the first unit when a quantity equals 0 we don't calculate it. Yeah, when average cost when quantity equal تمام. Okay. If this is not clear for anyone, please stop us. 52 divided by 4. إذا أي حدا مو فاهم كيف عم نوصل لهذه الأرقام يوقفنا. هو محمد حسين حسبتك. average cost by definition even فوق بالديفينيشن it's equal to total cost divided by quantity. It's a direct formula. Okay, this is my total cost 20 30 38 45 52 and 70, and we are dividing it at each level on the quantity. So in each row here 30 divided by 1 equal 30, 38 divided by 2 equal 19. Am I clear, Muhammad? 45 divided by 3 15, 52 divided by 4 this is 13, and finally 70 over 5. This is لسه تحت. In part B we will answer this question. You will know why it is mentioned. Okay, يلا 70 over 5 14. Okay, okay, marginal cost. On a marginal cost, how do we calculate it? As a formula, change in total cost divided by change in quantity. But as I told you, because quantity is just we have one input, for just directly look for the difference with total cost. So it will be for the first level, yes, 30 minus 20, and this is equal to 10. Then 38 minus 30, and this is equal to 8. Then 45 minus 38, 7. Ziad, how did you get a 12? Ziad. Okay, you are fine with that. Okay. طيب, then 52 minus 45. This is equal to دوختوني. انتوا لسه باللي بعدها. اوكي fine. 70 minus 52. This is equal to 18. تمام. So for the first part, find the missing values in the above table. We are done. حليناها. 4. طبعا by the way revision sheet موجودة وموجود الحلول تبعتها. Okay, the answers are there. But I will just upload it again to show you the way how did we solve that. If you want. If not, it's fine. Don't download it. Type for the second question. Introduction that satisfy cost benefit test. Yeah, Muhammad Hussein. Okay. In other words, cost benefit tests or cost benefit principles, I have to compare marginal cost marginal cost with marginal revenue or benefit. Okay, هشوف when the level, in other words, by definition, the marginal benefit should be more or equal to marginal cost. I have calculated the marginal cost and the marginal cost, or they give, it's given for me in the question that marginal revenue, marginal benefit of producing extra unit is equal to 12. So I will just compare when the marginal cost became more than the marginal benefit. متى صار marginal cost أعلى من marginal benefit, I will not produce it. As long as the marginal benefit is more than the marginal. So at which level indicate the level of production that I produced? How much should I produce? Fourth, yes. I will not produce the fifth one. Okay? Is that clear? Muhammad Hussein, did I answer your question? عرفت ليش عنا إياها? Okay. So I will not produce quantity number 5. Why I will not produce it? Because the marginal cost at this level equal 18, which is more than the marginal benefit. So I will stop at this. I will not produce this level. I will stop at level 4. I will stop at this level. So watch out when you answer the question, okay? Don't say I will stop at level 5 because you mean the marginal benefit here is less than the marginal cost. Explain it. I will not produce this level because at this level, can you explain it again, please? Yes, don't worry. In chapter 1, we had concept called cost-benefit principle or cost-benefit analysis. At that, the main idea of that, we repeated it again in chapter 6. The main point is we do not produce even decision making. I will not produce anything or take a decision that its cost more than its benefit. ما حاخد قرار ولا حنتج شيء تكلفته أكثر من فائدته. يا إما الكوست equal its benefit مساويين تكلفة قد الكوست وهذه أضعف الإيمان، أو الفائدة منه أكثر من التكلفة. بس لما تيجي تكلفة أكثر من الفائدة أنا ما حاشتري هذا المنتج ولا حصنع، ولا إذا في قرار أنا ما حاخد هذا القرار. Okay, this is what we are doing. Here we had calculated the marginal cost. Calculation wise حسبنا marginal cost. Ziad, let me highlight something for you. We are saying marginal benefit, not marginal profit. marginal benefit البنفت أكبر من البروفيت. benefit فايدة ممكن تكون مالية أو غير مالية. Okay? بس as a definition, but as calculation wise, we calculated from the revenue. إيرادات. Okay, so what we have done, Tariq, we had calculated the marginal cost. So now I would say when a marginal benefit الفائدة أكثر is more than the, if the marginal cost more than the marginal benefit, I will not produce it. So for unit number 1, is the marginal cost more or less than the marginal benefit? It's less than. Ziyad. Marginal cost less than the marginal benefit, then I will produce it. Second question for the second level. عفوا. المارجنال cost equal 8 والمارجنال benefit 12. الفايدة اللي عم تجيني 12 والتكلفة اللي عم ادفعها من هذا اليونت 8. معناته again it is less than the marginal benefit, then I will produce it again. Level number 3, again I will produce it. Again it is less than. Here it is 18. Marginal cost is 18 while the benefit is 12. So I would say 18 is more than the marginal benefit, so I will not produce it. Yes, when marginal cost became more than the marginal benefit, I will not produce in it. So at this, the question شو سألني? Indicate the level of a production that satisfies. So how much I should produce? 4, yes. So I will produce only 4 units. Okay, do not say I will stop at level 5. No, you have to say either I will stop at level 4 or quantity 4, or I will not produce level 5 because it's exceeded, the cost exceeded the we produce it. How do we consider it to be أضعف الإيمان زياد? We produce it is equal. طارق, is it clear? Is it better off? مع انه حلينا ترى قبلها نفس الاكسرسايز وما سألتني هذا السؤال, او ما بعرف اذا ما كنت حاضر لسه. طارق, did I answer your question? Is it clear now? طارق, طفش طارق, هرب طارق, يا طارق. قال زعل علينا طارق من الآخر. طيب anyone, do you have any questions? تركي, sorry, حقك علي يا تركي. I'm sorry تركي. Did you, thank you, مركزين ما شاء الله. طيب تركي, did I answer your question? Thank you, I see. It's okay. Are you fine? We will not آخر حيكون في خسارة لو صنعت أكثر. لا ما بنتكلم خسارة, لا ما don't mix it up, no. No, عم نتكلم revenue وما عم نتكلم profit, no. خلاص, okay. تمام. So I will move forward. We have by the way موظف معنا في الجامعة اسمه طارق العلي, فمشان هيك I just read your question طارق, your comment طارق. طيب here question number 3. To earn extra money in the summer, you grow tomatoes and sell them at farmers market for 30 cents per kilo. By adding a compost to your garden, you can increase your yield as shown in the table below. If of compost you should add. طيب, let's go back to read the question again. Assuming to earn extra money in the summer, you grow tomatoes and sell بطلع tomatoes واروح ابيعهم. For 30 compost to your garden, you can increase your yields as shown in the table below. If compost cost is 50 cents, I didn't change my connection ولا سويت أي حاجة مكاني. Is it good? Everything is the same. إيش صار؟